What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of our Coaching Carousel series here on College Football 27. It is game 2 of season 1 against Appalachian State. This one is a little more favorable, I guess you could say, in terms of it's at least not Alabama, so there's that. I don't know what that... Oh my gosh, that's sick. We're just going to go default for now. We're going to play only offense, and we're just going to keep our default uniforms for now. I didn't know you could do that. That was my genuine reaction. That's super cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm really excited to continue this series here, and I'm hoping this will be one of those series that we actually continue and don't just drop off like every other series here on the channel. I do have to add that I am recording episode 1 and 2 back-to-back. I did go in and I checked the sound, and it seemed like the sound, I had got it to a better state now, which we'll, of course, find out. But yeah, I took a little break, ate some dinner, and I was excited. Even though I got walloped 40-3, I think it was, I was excited to play another game. This one is an important one for us. This isn't a conference game. One of our coach goals, or one of our AD goals, was, I believe, oh my gosh, maybe it was win 60% of your conference games. Also, I'm realizing now I did not turn down injuries, so this will be interesting. However, another one of our goals was to average 25 points per game. Obviously, last game we got 3, so we're a little bit behind in those standards. 50,000% capacity at this stadium. I've genuinely never seen it before. I kind of like it. I kind of really like the mid-field logo. That's actually pretty sick. Ashton Gray is someone that we're going to really want to lean on here. The other thing I wanted to look at, and I'm saying this so hopefully editor me will remember, that's a dangerous pass. I saw it was press on the outside and thought maybe that corner was going to drop out. He indeed did not. Anyway, the other thing I want to look at is see if auto subbing is accurate. I know sometimes in these games it's awful. But I want to sprinkle in some of the other running backs so we don't have injuries. Okay. We got press on the outside. I thought he had a chance at beating it. He got bullied at the line. Was not able to beat it. And then, of course, went to the check down. That was some good sticky man coverage. So some of this will just be learning how this game goes. And we are learning on the fly here. Let's see, a little screen play here. Get close to a first down. We'll take it. We'll take it. First down now. I actually do like this DIY reverse. The only thing is this a little motion? I don't those plays always confuse me without doing it. I think now, looking back on it, I was supposed to pitch it back, maybe. All right, I like R1. I also like box. Looks like box will have a chance. There we go. Got to remember some of these names. We'll go read option. I looked like that was Brock Spalding. Okay, now I got to remember, I think this is opposite. Yeah, there we go. There we go, and we got a slide. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, moving the chains here, moving the chains. One thing I don't think I talked about in the first game is this playbook. I tried to choose a playbook, which I don't remember which one I chose now. But I tried to choose one as I tried to throw to R1, but pressure was immediately in my face. I feel like they're going to know if we go screen here. Let's try this mountain slot. Little action here. Anyway, the playbook I chose was specifically for some outside runs plays for CJ2K, because, you know, those were, I mean, his bread and butter. So the other thing I'm realizing is I most certainly did not mess with how to make field goals. So I've got some work to do in between games. Here we go. We'll take that. Oh! We'll take a broken tackle. There is an injury. Of course, that's to an offensive lineman. We are going to one more game here. Take that. Okay. All right. It's a tie ball game. I was going to say we'll take a tie ball game, but they score a touchdown, which is something we have yet to do this season. Start with a run up the middle. This is good blocking. There he goes. Down the left sideline to the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown. We get on the board. We get a touchdown. Can you believe it? East Carolina Pirates have scored a touchdown, and it was a long touchdown run. I'm trying not to press any buttons because I want the replay. There it is. Michael Allen, and it looks like it's going to jump us to that. Are you kidding me? I didn't think it was going to jump us to that. Well, what an absolute tragic turn of events. Oh my gosh, we get our first touchdown. It's a long one. Now I don't even like this play that I called. Oh my gosh, just awful all around. There's a face mask. We'll take that. I feel like that's like slightly the game being like, hey, we recognize we just screwed you. Now, I usually don't do online franchises, but I decided that I would. I don't know. I don't remember what was the deciding factor, but usually I do offline to avoid that sort of stuff. And I'm really hoping that was just day one bugs and not like signs of my internet struggling, because if that's the case, then we are screwed. There was a quick pass, tried to fit it in there. Certainly had the room for it. Would have been a tough catch, absolutely, but it's going to be 3rd and 6. Man, that's so unfortunate. Here we go. The drag route underneath gets us a first down. Well, you know, let's look at the positives. We haven't thrown a pick yet this game, knock on wood. Looking for Hamlet on the outside. He was there. Why did you throw back that way? I didn't think I was going to be able to get the pass to him. I switched off him maybe a little too soon, and then by the time I got back to him, there was pressure on my face. Let's see if we can run right at this middle linebacker. There we go. Good block by the center. That'll get us a first down. So Ashton Gray doing a lot of good things for us. It doesn't matter if the game completes or not. He's been one of the lone bright spots for our offense here this early half of the season. Making some adjustments. There's a little slant underneath. Not a slant, a little drag underneath. We'll take that. Mountain mid, slot screen mid. I have done that one, I guess, but I don't think I want to try that one again. I actually like R1 sitting down there with the way this defense looks. We got to watch if one of those linebackers drops out. Indeed, the middle linebacker did. That means we got running room up the middle. That's a touchdown. East Carolina scores on back-to-back possessions. However, one of them got corrupted. This time, a 15-yard rushing score will stay on the scoreboard. It's a nice little start to the ball game. Defense gives up a touchdown, so we got to be able to match it here. Oh, there was maybe a chance for Mitch to get on the outside there, but it did not work. I want to put this tight end on a slant. Can I do that? Oh, but it's going to put him the other way. It wasn't letting me hike the ball, and I didn't really want to waste a timeout. But, you know, that's when Chris Collinsworth is just, you know, irate about, because, you know, that's a drive killer right there for sure. Oh my goodness, I did not see that person in the A. I was like, number 10 he's got 20 yards of separation. Actually, he did. That was his guy. What kind of defensive scheme is that? I shouldn't complain about it because it worked. All right, I do like sides coming across. We'll see. Maybe we can get something down the field. Otherwise, we're not going to worry about it. There. And it's a drop. Well, we're going to try it here now. Okay, I released a little too early. A little too early. Or a little too late, actually, is what it would be. But we're getting a little better at it, I think. Maybe not. Okay, now, see, now this is how it's going to go. Our defense was playing good in our other game. And, of course, now they're going to just be massive stinkers here. I like this idea of a screen here. I kind of want to see how they line up. We're going to run it. Can't get to the first down. Got real close. We'll take that. As we enter the second quarter against the Mountaineers, I believe, right? That's what that said. Passing yards, rushing yards. Okay. Not really even in terms of yards, but, you know, that's okay. We got to get some pass down the field. So far, coverage on the outside has been pretty sticky. I'm going to put him on a drag coming the other way. I do like the deep route concept here by the other two. We're going to take a shot. Over the top. Oh, see, that's the problem. That's the problem indeed. Bro, why does it keep doing that? Okay, so I'm going to have to mess with it because maybe it's a tap and tap again sort of thing. I don't know. I've been holding it down, and every time I release, does not do what I need it to do. Okay, I'll tell you that much. I like this idea, but we're not going to be able to get to the outside here. Or are we? We are not. I like, you know, we were going to call a run. I like coming out in a passing play here, and then if we maybe think we have a favorable interior, we take at it and we switch to it. I think I should have taken the other gap. I thought about it and then tried to read him and didn't work out. I see press coverage on the outside. I don't think he's going to beat it. That safety's maybe going to come in. It's going to be underthrown. Yeah. Okay, here we're going to try the double tap. So tap, tap. Okay, so that's what it is. It's tap, tap. Oh. This is going to be worse coverage than our other ones. Okay, well, at least we figured out special teams. We also haven't figured out offensively as we're going to go down 21-7 here. Oh, what a catch, first of all. I had pressure in my face. That guy didn't bite. on the play action. Had to throw it quick. A tremendous catch and then a tremendous job breaking the tackle. A little draw action. Finding a gap. There we go. That'll be a 9-yard run. All right, 2nd and inches. This is prime take-a-shot territory. But, yeah. I don't like rolling the opposite way, and I don't know. I think we're gonna play it safe here and stretch it because I don't trust us to get it on the sneak. Here we go. We'll take that. This is a big drive though. If we can score any points and hold them from scoring, that would be big. Underneath to the tight end, we'll take that. Of course, all 3 timeouts. College does have a 2-minute warning now. Find a gap. We're not going to get there. We're going to go quick, though. Aggressive quick. I want to see if we can jump on the ball. Got to get this first down. There we go. We got it. First down. Should be at the 2-minute warning. Exactly at the 2-minute warning. Is running back scissors broken again? I want to pull triangle coming this way. Give us an option on this side at the very least. That's okay that it was an overthrow. Looked like we had some real sticky coverage there. I want to get a chunk play here. There we go. There we go. Good slide. We'll take that. First down. Big first down. Now's where we can really decide. We can really massage the clock here. We don't have to panic. We don't have to panic. I like triangle on the outside. I actually think we're going to try something of that nature. I don't think the run play would have done too well. That's not going to do too well either. I saw him screaming down at the last second. Okay. 2nd and 10 here. From our 14. I'd like to have enough time to get to that second level X. We'll see if we do. We don't, but I don't think it'll matter. That's going to be a touchdown. East Carolina scores 2 touchdowns here at home. And we've erased the 2-score deficit. Did they get a field goal? They did not. We have the ball at our 20. 10 seconds. We could get a big run play here. Okay. 3 seconds. We can't do... I don't know if Buddy can make it to the end zone. But we're going to send everyone. Shoot. I don't know how to adjust the O-line, so it's going to be what we got. No! Okay. You know what? We'll take that. We'll take that. Down 7, going into half against Appalachian State. That's all right. I just realized we've had two nighttime games. Prime time, if you will. Around the country, this is cool. I'm sure it sounds cool-ish. Ohio State takes down Texas. The 1 versus the 5. Texas falls to 1-1 on the season. Arch Manning, though, 2 touchdowns. 28 of 43, 347 yards. Those are the only 4 people. That's not Bo Jackson, is it? Here's some other scores from around the region. We're going to skip that. Oop, missed the tackle. That's why I'm the offensive coordinator. Good stop defense. Okay. All right, I don't know if I like this play here. Sprint leak. See what we can do. Crowd's getting into it, it looks like. See, that's why I'm not a fan of that play. I like the tight end here. If he can get outside. He didn't get outside quite as far as I wanted him to, but surprisingly a pretty solid ball. And that'll put us in a good spot here on third down. Looks like maybe a blitz off the left side. We'll watch for that. It will come. Our right side loses contain. We're going to lob it up there. That's a dangerous pass. I wanted to hit Box. Box was coming open across the middle, but instead I hit the wrong button. Luckily for us, it's not an interception. But that's an unfortunate, yeah, as I was just going to say, an unfortunate empty possession in a game where, you know, our defense hasn't had too many of those the other way. Wow, what a good throw and a good catch. Griffiths is kind of giving us something here. Oh my goodness, there was a line. I mean, you had to be CJ2K fast. But there was a line there. We're gonna try Spalding on a little shot play here. Can he get over the top? Looks like it's underthrown. Oh, he caught it! Wow! Mitch Griffiths with a ball just to jump up, go get it ball, and Spalding playing a little basketball. It's tough. I kind of want to flip it, but that'll be the opposite side of the field that we want to be going. He's definitely down, right? We actually might have gained yardage off of that. I think we probably lost 1 yard. They are going to take a look at it. Yeah. Moved us up from 2nd and 7 to 2nd and 6, so we appreciate the honesty. See, the only thing I don't like is now Gray is cold technically, which I don't know why he should be. Okay, if he was the one that was supposed to pick up that blitz, then yeah, I agree he should be cold because that blitz did not get picked up. Yeah, we're gonna need afterburners there to get through. I suppose we're down 2 scores. I still think I'd go field goal here, but Coach wants us out there, so I don't really want to do that. Gosh, he was so slow out of his turn. He was going to be open. He was so tremendously slow out of his turn. And that really cost us. I'm thinking just a rollout to the right. Is he fast enough? He's not. I think his archetype is like pure runner. Just not fast enough to get to the edge. I like Box here. Is he going to be covered? He's not. No, that's the wrong person. Oh my gosh. I had... Because I said I was thinking Box, so I had moved my thumb before the play on Box. And then when I saw he was covered, I wanted to go to X. But that turns out to not be the case. We'll run it again here, see what we can get. Another tough day at the office for us. Another tough day. There we go. Yeah, actually had a good break on that one. Let's get up to the line quick. Here we go. Move the chains, keep her moving. We're going to do a little fake jet action here. I think both of the outsides are supposed to be on streaks. Nothing showed up. That was a great spot on that ball. Way to pull him under. Okay, let's keep her moving, keep her moving. This may be our new groove here. We're catching stride. The only problem is we're not really running the football. Let's do a little RPO bubble here. I don't like triangle. Yeah, we're going to keep it with the run. There we go. Let's keep going. Ashton Gray, it would be nice to get him over 100 yards here today. We're going to run with our quarterback, Mitch, down to the 7. We'll keep her going. Keep her going. Come on, get the snap. Take it in again. Okay. I don't think we should be celebrating after that one, but we did cut the deficit. That's not going to help us much, defense. That's not going to help us much. Well, I think I've gotten my question about how the defense is. It's not too overpowering in Sim. Mitch is still running, though. Love to see that. You know, it is nice to hear that first down. Ooh. I tried to lead him upfield. The one thing I have noticed, and I think I'm just on the generic, or the classic passing, if you don't let them get out of their breaks, it's gonna not have a chance to be completed at all, which I guess kind of does make sense, but thought that ref was a defender for a second. When I threw it, I was like, no shot. Luckily, he was not. You know, it is important for us. I shouldn't have gone back to it. It is important for us to, at the very least, continue to get points, because that's one of our AD goals. I don't mind quick unders here, except, oh. Okay, that's not where we want it. Not at all. We appreciate anyone who's sticking around at this point in this blowout fest, as we've had one really ugly and one semi-ugly start to the season. I do think had we not had an internet glitch or whatever that was, day one glitch, I think we might have had some good stuff cooking. But, you know, sometimes that's the way life is. I'm not going to turn it into a speech. Spalding's got a chance. I'm hoping that linebacker goes with. That's exactly what I wanted. Spalding will take it. Worked exactly how we wanted, except for that guy that came underneath. I don't remember if that was my audible or what. Okay, really don't have a shot here. Down 10. But we're not going to stop. Not going to stop, indeed. Ooh. Might lead our guys to some hospital balls, but we're going to keep fighting. Oh. Well, we got to take our only timeout. Ideally, we need to get the first down here to stop the clock. That could do. Clock started pretty early on that one, I felt. He's got such a bad arm. The underthrow almost helped him. Got to throw these things early if I'm going to. I actually think we might get a chance over the middle, depending on what that linebacker does. Yeah, he's going to get pulled back. There we go. Okay, got to go again. We can probably get 2 more plays here. So definitely not enough to win this game. But, and, you know, this may be a little cheesy going with the Texas route a couple times, but also, in fairness, we're going to fumble the game and give up a fumble 6 anyway. No, I was going to say, in fairness, defenses would be given the middle of the field right there. But that'll do it. So, 2 losses to start the season for East Carolina. However, we do put up 28 points. Some of it comes a little too late. Well, I mean, what are we going to do against that? Jakari Lewis with over 200 yards rushing? I mean, come on. Come on. What do you want us to do? But a disappointing start, a difficult start, but for offensive coordinator CJ2K, you know, a lot of things to appreciate too. But let's check the oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to check this. There we go, thank you, to check the stats. Mitch Griffiths, 20 of 35, 276, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, not bad. Longest pass was 31, so could maybe work on some downfield passing. Running game, you know, obviously at some point you just kind of got to give it up. But Griffiths had 61, and Ashton Gray 13 for 85. So another one of those lone bright spots on our offense. He is a sophomore, so would like to see him stay for another season at the very least. But yeah, another tough one here in week 2. But let's be honest, what did you expect here? We're in it for the long haul, and you know, I didn't even talk about kind of the overarching plans for the series in terms of how these videos are going to do. So you'll have to come back in the next couple days for an update on that, as I'll make sure to talk about it in that next episode. We thank you for watching today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And until the next one.